Hey guys, I'm gonna go kayak fishing today, and more importantly than the fishing, I wanted to show you guys a cool gadget that I'm using that helps me catch more fish out in the kayaks. So not sponsored or anything, it's just something I picked up that it's been really helpful, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. One of the problems with an inflatable kayak is you don't have any mounting points to mount anything like a fish finder, depth finder. So I did some research and I found a portable fish finder, depth finder that works really awesome for inflatable kayaks, and I'm going to show you guys what it is. Okay, so this is the Deeper Pro Plus sonar unit. They make a few of them, starting very basic. There's 4 levels, I believe, all the way up to the Deeper Chirp Plus. What I have here is the Deeper Pro Plus, and it was only a couple $100. So as far as fish finders go, you know, that's pretty cheap. And what makes this really work for the inflatable kayak is, you see up here, there's a mounting spot. I've just used a shoelace, and where is it? I've got a little swivel snap there that hooks onto my kayak, and it allows the sonar unit just to sit under the front of my kayak. And what it does is it relays all the information to my cell phone via an app. So that's how this works. So now I can go out in my inflatable kayak using my cell phone as my screen, and I can see everything under me. So the cool thing is too, you can also attach that sonar unit directly to your fishing line, and it works where you can just cast this out with your fishing line and reel it in, and it will give you you know, depths and contours and mark fish for you as well. So it doesn't have to just sit off your kayak or your dinghy. You can throw it out there right attached to your fishing line to scope out the area before you cast a line. So anyways, let's get out there, and I will I'll show you guys how it works. Okay, so I'm just turning on the app, and you can see you've got 4 options here. One for fishing from the bank, so you would just attach it to your fishing rod. One from a boat, which is what I'm doing. And then you've got a bait boat, and for ice fishing as well. So I'm going to choose the boat, and I'll show you the setup. Okay, so you can see right there, that's pretty cool. So you can see the drop off. We've even marked a fish. So now with this going to my phone, I can see I'm in 11 feet of depth, and it's telling me where in the water channel, where in the water column the fish are. So that's important. You know, if the fish are right on the bottom, then obviously I'm going to a jig setup. If the fish are in the middle, maybe I'm going to a deep diving crankbait. If the fish are near the top, maybe a spinner bait. And you can see there the different sizes of the fish. The sonar can differentiate between small fish and larger fish. So it's not going to catch the fish for you, but you know, this is pretty good information. First of all, you know where the fish are. I am on a spot that is marking fish, so now it's up to me to get the right bait and try and catch them. But it also gives you the, you can see it's 3:14. You guys can see that. It gives you the time. Oh, it just went all wonky there. The time. It gives you the water temperature. It gives you your speed and the depth. So good stuff. Now this is a bit of a hard bottom kind of gravel area, but it will show you vegetation as well. Stuff like that. Now mine is the Deeper Pro Plus. If you were to move up to the higher levels, it will show you much more detailed information as well. So yeah, so I love this. This really helps me with my fishing. You know, if you're in If you're on a river, it's kind of self-explanatory. You know, the fish are either going to be on the one side or the other, or down the river or up the river. But if you're in a lake, it's like a needle in a haystack, right? So this is an option, especially for inflatable kayaks. Even if it's not an inflatable kayak, like, it's a very affordable option. We're talking a couple $100 to have some pretty cool equipment to put you on fish and help you map out the body of water you're on too. So also, if you do go to the website, Deeper Sonar, it walks you through how to interpret the information from the fish finder. It also has an app where you can buy a subscription, and it gives you information like weather, boat launches, fishing spots, and you can mark your own fishing spots, stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool gadget, and it's really helped me this summer put some more fish in the boat. So let's see if I can put some in now. Now, I will say the only sort of drawback, and it's not a drawback on the product at all, but because there's really no way to mount it on your inflatable kayak, you kind of have to just sit it on the floor. The sun will distort the viewing of it, so you can't quite see it as well. So I just put it on the floor of my kayak, and I can look down and watch, and it works. Now, your phone's going to get a little bit wet when you're paddling, but you know, you do what you do. So, but that's where it sits, and let's go catch some fish.